Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Adults Play Minecraft, the Isles of Shroom. We are starting off at the, I say the old base, it's not really the old base is it, but we are starting off at our main base. Just because I kind of thought while I was over here, I would just very quickly take advantage of this and just get the cows in the cow farm bred up just a wee bit more. Hello! Food away, my little beauties. Get you fed as much as possible. Hopefully get ourselves a few more little tiny cows. It's so noisy, sorry for the noise. Ooh. Oh wow, have I just... Oh no, that's good. Got to open that side. Again, I keep forgetting, like, click the levers. Any more for any more? Oh. I think we've got to be that way, yeah. Let's try standing here and doing it. No, I think that is probably about it. So there's a bit of luck. The trapdoors are open so the lilies can jump through, which is cool. So yeah, we're getting a nice bunch of them down. Let's get out of the way of that because that is just noisy as heck, and we'll stick our dump our spare wheat into here. But yeah, that is it. So yeah, I've done a little bit of a cull. I have cut back on the number of cows that I have in the pens, apart from the moo blooms, because they're quite rare and I want to hang on to those. But we've also got T-Snow's pandas here, so once he's able to get back online, which hopefully shouldn't be too far away now, then we can do that, and we can try and figure out a way of getting those over to T-Snow's. However, what time are we looking at? We've got enough time, fortunately, to get over to our other base. And I've just realised we're going to have to do this journey again. Let's just jump out of this very quickly, chase after this car and break it, because there was one thing I forgot to show you, which I wanted to do before we headed over to that headed over? Head or headed? I don't know. I can't English today, clearly. Yeah, so the station. We'll just pop through to the nether very quickly. The station. Frankie actually gave a very good suggestion. I was umming and ahhing what to do with the orange glass that's there, and I have decided to change it out and to bring it more in line with the colour theme as Frankie suggested. So I have just made it all this. So yeah, it's like some kind of neon disco down here, but it's lit up, it's with the colour theme. We've obviously got honey blocks and bits and pieces under here, like the glass under here, but that's fine. I'm not going to change that. But I think that should be absolutely fine. So yeah, I quite like that. Now it's done. Obviously we've got some doors out here now, keeping that bit nice and safe. We've got our way down to our mine down there, and then obviously the portal back to the main base. So I could probably still try and figure out whether I can try and link the two portals, which will kind of be helpful, but yeah, do I really need to do it? Probably not. So let's go back to doing what we were intending to do, whizzing our way over to the new base, because I've kind of been well, I say busy building. I kind of have been busy building. Truth be told, it's a little bit of an eyesore. I don't know. I may encase it to try and make it look a bit prettier. I might swap out what it's made of. But it was a little bit of an experiment. So I think I showed it in a previous episode that I had found another zombie spawner. And my initial thoughts were to try and link it to the other one, i.e. try and channel the zombies that were spawning. Oh, you're still here, are you, mate? You're still here. That's fine. You can't catch me. Yeah, my initial thought was to try and channel the zombies into the other spawner and obviously sort of boost the number of mobs that were actually going through that spawner. So i.e. get them run down a water channel and drop them in to the spawn room and let them wash down as they were with the other zombies. But it ended up being a lot further than I thought, and it turned into a bit of a mission. So yeah, I've completely wrecked my caving system, or my cave system through there with channels and bits like that I've been trying to do. But I kind of realised, I think the distance was so great that there wasn't really like a prime spot that I could, you can probably see what I've actually built here now. There wasn't really a prime spot that I could use as like an AFK area, for argument's sake, to be able to get those, to sort of actually make it worth spawning. And of course night is coming down. Let's see if we can sleep. You know what? I'm just going to quickly harvest these because I can while we're here, just while we're waiting for night to come down a little more. We'll stick that in our book stuff bit. Hopefully we can sleep. Yep, perfect. So then I thought to myself, well, can I turn this into another type of spawner? So I built this fairly ugly monstrosity. So obviously sit here and the zombies drop down, and you can punch them with an empty hand. It's about three or four punches. They're not taking full damage, but I didn't want to completely damage any armour. And we've got a few bits, and also because there is an element of water involved with this, we are getting the odd one or two that kind of get caught and end up coming out as drowned. So a little bit of a bonus in that respect. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. So basically it is just a water elevator using the soul sand and the kelp to turn all of this into source blocks from the ground up, and then it just filters over there and drops them down here. And this is about, I can't remember how many blocks it is, but it's about enough for them to need, like I said, a good sort of 3 or 4 punches. Not the fastest thing, and as you can see, it's not really doing a great deal while I'm stood here. However, of course, safety first and all that. We have a nice open drop here, which we need to sort out, to be fair. But this is the spawn area, so it's a bit rough and ready. This is probably not the best way of getting these to spawn, but quite frankly, I was like, I can't be bothered to, you see, they get a little bit caught at times. I can't be massively bothered to dig out a hugely great spawn room. This was a bit of a, this was a lazy spawn. So the idea is they spawn into the water, they're not spawning on the top, and they get washed down the channel down here. I've kind of found the best place to stand is sort of not quite near it. There you go. Once they get far enough away, the next one spawns. Sometimes we'll get a couple that will spawn. Yeah, if they spawn into the water and they get caught, they might turn into drowns. The challenge I've got is down here. I think that guy actually did go up, but sometimes they're getting caught here. And we've got this one, probably, if I jump, you can probably see the one block he stood on. There is no water there because I've obviously got the signs there to hold back. There we go, there's another one. So no, he is caught in the water elevator. I think if you get enough of them, they start to go through. But you've got the signs there that were preventing the water from the water elevator washing out. And they're kind of getting stuck here. So the spawning isn't great. You know, it's happening. You know, I've stood here and we've got a few happen. We've had, you know, a nice little queue here. But they're getting stuck here. And I cannot figure out. I've tried putting water to try and push them down further. But that just ends up kind of making water sources and nothing really happens. They don't really sort of get away from it. Have we got another one coming down yet? Should we just sort of wait here? So yeah, so I'm a bit, I don't say stuck, I'm a bit stuck really for what I can do. So you kind of end up having to sort of, the one that you can reach, this is why this bit of glass here is open, is that I kind of punch him and he pushes in, and then he pushes the one that's sort of sat there in, and then you punch this guy and he pushes the next one up, and then you punch him and he ends up going up it, which is cool. So eventually they get washed up there. So it's a little bit of a sit there, AFK, give them all a little nudge. This part works perfectly. So obviously somebody's died. Yeah, you can see there we've got somebody who's got caught in the bubble tube effectively and has turned into a drowned, which is good. And then I can just sit here and just 1, 2. So 2 punches for him. 3 punches for him, getting the XP, getting some zombie flesh, and yeah, we have been getting some of the bits and pieces out of those. So we've obviously had one who has, I think it's probably the one that we punched a couple of times, he's taken the full damage as he's hit the bottom. Ooh, cows. Hello. Sorry. Gotta be done. Need your stuff for books in my shop. Come back. Oh, there's another one over there. I've just turned into a horrible cow murdering person. I really have, this particular series. I just see them and I have to get them. I kind of feel bad. Can I actually even get to this guy? Kind of. We got you goodies? Yeah, we got your goodies. So yeah, so it's another thing, and it's hugely inefficient, and I'm just really not sure. I've tried taking it down a block, but then again the same problem. All I'm getting is the sign. I don't know whether pushing them down a block is going to make, whether it's going to make any difference or not. Because I was just finding if I put the sign down and it's a block that they kind of get pushed and they fall down, from a sort of getting them through the bubble tube perspective. Oh, look, we have got another guy there. So would that actually work? So I try taking that block down, maybe, but yeah, I'm still not convinced it's actually going to push them. Oh, there we go. We've got a couple come through there now. So that's all good. That's 3. Is there another one hiding behind him? No, there's not another one, but that'll sort of push him back a little bit. And occasionally, like I was saying, if you get enough of them. But yeah, even trying to put in another water source to sort of drop them. Come on, give me some more. We had loads the other day. There we go, there's another one. But yeah, I'm just not entirely sure how it looks like they might have gone. That might have shoved. Oi! That's the only other danger of it, they can actually reach me. Not having that bit of glass here, but I could probably put some kind of trapdoor or something like that there, just to protect myself just a little bit from them. But so I've got like an access hatch to give them a little bit of a helping hand as it's needed. So, you know, I could sit here quite happily. Yeah, I'd need to block this off. It's not really a big deal having the torch down the end there. There's another one, lovely. Oh, I thought I heard another one just go up then. So they are kind of getting there. Kind of. But it's slow. I mean, I guess that, you know, I could sit here for ages and get a bunch of them to Oh, there we go. Another one's gone up. There you go. I think that's all of them gone. So yeah, so they are kind of doing what they should be doing, kind of. Ish, sort of. So yeah, with all of these, none of them got held too long in the bubble thing. But yeah, you can see, sitting here, it's not costing me any weapons. It's another source of quick stuff. And oh, there we go. Another chain helmet. Oh no, that's just the chain helmet that we had before, wasn't it? So yeah, we've not really got any extra loot apart from zombie flesh. But yeah, it's another way of getting stuff, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Let's just stick these in here. But yeah, I've not really done a great deal more. To be fair, it's where are we? Well, today's the 17th of January, I think. Yes, it's the 17th of January. So this episode is actually being recorded and going out on the same day because I have got a little bit behind. I didn't do any recording really last week, which is a bit of a shame, but we were kind of quite busy catching up on a few bits and pieces. But yeah, so I've made this. It works after a fashion. If anybody has any suggestions of how I can stop them getting stuck, then yeah, I would love to know, because I am not very good, should we say, at building these spawners. You know, the one that we did over here came from a design from JC Plays, and you know, that one actually works incredibly efficiently, but then I haven't tried to build that myself. This is me kind of putting together the limited knowledge that I have and building something which it works-ish. It works. It's not a complete failure. But yeah, let's have a... Can we have another sleep? Is it time to sleep yet? Any time to sleep, please? Thank you. So yeah, I need to get back onto doing some work with this. We've done the station now. That's now all finished. So we can start finishing this off. I'm still in two minds about how to get this area here. So this is going to be the area with the very high ceiling. I've obviously got these rooms up here to do. You know what I'm going to do with the back part here. Whether we're just going to level this out, i.e., take sort of all of this back and say maybe we've got our highest part is going back here, isn't it? So maybe we'll make this our back wall, sort of build into that and square that off, but have the rest of it sort of inset into the hill. And obviously again deciding this is our upper part of our library, so we'll need to obviously kit that out with the books and the such like. But yeah, the books are taking a while. We've started building this part up, but yeah, it's going to take a little while. I'm probably not going to take it any higher than this, otherwise we're going to start losing the walls. And it might be that I just keep them in little corners, and maybe we put some different stuff here, so have it in the four corners. Obviously this isn't going to be a particularly big corner for books, but yeah, we'll just sort of see how it goes. I don't think I want to make it any larger than this area. We want to think about some lighting, probably get some lanterns with chains, and hang those down, but have them all kind of different lengths. So it's a little bit like thinking about the candles that are in the Great Hall in Harry Potter, that they're all kind of suspended at different heights. That's kind of what I'd like to do. Yeah, finish getting the armour stuff out of there. I think, to be perfectly honest, what I probably could do is start to move all of the gear in and maybe store it in this room here, so we're actually basing ourselves inside our build. And yeah, I do need to put a trapdoor downstairs, I think. I don't know whether I've got... Oh, I have got a couple. I've got some spruce ones, haven't I? Ooh.
could use those.
Haha. But yeah, I think we'll call it here now. You've had enough of me probably waffling on for the last few minutes. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, if you've got any suggestions on how I can fix the spawner, please pop something in the comments. That'd be amazing. And we will see you in the next one. Take care for now.